past, I believe like 12 or so years, or since 2008, the sexlessness among men has damn near like tripled or something. Like, did you hear about that? This
yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard about that. You know what I'm saying? I've heard about that, but it makes sense. It makes sense though. You understand what I'm saying? It makes perfect sense why that's happening.
Yeah.
What's this all about?
Click the link below to get the ebook Looks Don't Matter, 7 Ways to Attract Women Without Your Looks, or go straight to mr.locario.com right now to get your copy today.
I appreciate you, man. I fuck with your time. I mean, even though I don't necessarily agree, I'm more of a black pill dude, but I do believe that people in your space, definitely help out men, but I just don't, it's just not really my thing.
Right.
But here's one thing I'll say though. One thing I'll say is I feel like I know that a lot of these events by these incel type dudes is going to be happening more and more, unfortunately. I mean, we saw there was recently a guy got arrested for he had like weapons and he was planning to kill a bunch of women. Did you guys hear about that?
Nah, that's crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I think, yeah. What?
Now I said that's crazy. That type of shit is continuing to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know. So my whole thing is, I think, regardless of with the game and you got the black blue dudes, because I don't think this is reminiscent of a lot of people who actually believe in this black. I think that like it's kind of like, I don't want to get into religion and all that, but I think that it's really a small few of these really toxic black pill looksism type of dudes out there, right? Regardless, though, one thing that I know is that we have that something needs to be done, and I'm not quite sure that game is enough. And my question to you, Locario, is do you know, for example, that like in the past, I believe like 12 or so years, or since 2008, the sexlessness among men has damn near like tripled or something. Like, did you hear about that?
Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard about that. You know what I'm saying? I've heard about that, but it makes sense. It makes sense though. You understand what I'm saying? It makes perfect sense why that's happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why do you think that is though? Like,
well,
so my question is, why do you think that is?
Well, the thing is, one of the reasons why that's happening is because, one, women now have more access to have sex with men that they actually want to have sex with. And two, because women are making more money, they don't necessarily need to be with a man for that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's more of access to sex, and they don't have to be with men that they don't want to be with because they have their own shit. You see what I'm saying? And so therefore, guys who previously would have been able to get access to sex because of resources and just sort of the way the society was set up, those guys are losing out because now what happens is it's a free for all. So when it's more of a free for all,
social media.
Right. Well, this is the thing. When it's more of a free for all, then what happens is that it exposes your game. You understand what I'm saying?
Or lack thereof.
Or you're right, or lack thereof. So that's why that a lot more of that is happening. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, because women are more encouraged, and it's more society, I guess, like you could say, is a little bit more of a social norm for women to be, more promiscuous outwardly, meaning like they're still shamed, but they're not as shamed as like back in the day. You see what I'm saying? So all of these things create that situation. But see, this is the problem though. My problem is this. See, because people when people think about game, they're just thinking about like most people, they'll think about like pickup lines or some goofy shit. When we're talking about game is forget even the women at this point. Game is you, even because I always say game is simply like a strategy to get from point A to point B, to get what you want and make shit happen, right? The fact that you would have a guy who he in his own mind does not see his value, that's a problem. Forget the women at this point. he doesn't even see himself as valuable. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't even have confidence within himself. He doesn't see himself as the type of guy who has things to contribute to this world, to this society, to his family, friends, whatever it is. So that already within itself is an issue. You understand what I'm saying? And see, understanding game makes you understand your value. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing where because a lot of guys don't understand game, they are going in this direction where they're making assumptions on what they think they know, but they don't really know it. So this is why you have videos of these dudes measuring guys' draw lines and all that other stuff, because they've never actually talked to a woman and interacted with women in general to see how women respond to men in general when it comes to sexual situations. So they think it's all about looks.
I hear what you're saying, but here's my thing too, with a lot of, especially, I know what type of black pill content creators you're talking about. Look, if these guys said that they have actually gone out there and have done the work, which a lot of them have, some haven't, absolutely, some haven't, some are lazy, 100%. But I do know that a lot have, and I think that the reason why Locario and you know, I know I didn't donate, so I'll definitely go in a bit.
No, you good. Go ahead.
But I feel like but I think that one reason why, because that this black pill shit is like growing. And I think that unfortunately a lot of these dudes have been burnt by dudes in your particular field. I'm not saying you specifically, but this field of, you know, pickup, self-improvement, X, Y, and Z, they're still not seeing it. And they might feel duped, they might feel tricked. They find this black pill, it's like, oh shit, all the dudes who got the women, at least in my high school, my college, they had the jawline, they had the hunter eyes, they had the height, they had this, they had that, and things, and that's that, because that shit happened to me. Does that make sense? So they begin to see a kind of a correlation. They feel duped. They feel like they've been kind of misled by not just society with the blue pill, but also with red pillars, or, you know, PUA guys or game guys with the red pill. So that's why they end up in like this dumping ground, which is the black pill. And yes, some of them are going to turn violent. It's a very minuscule amount, but it's still enough to do some damage. And that's what we're seeing right now.
Right. And the thing is this, see, I see what you're saying, but this is the problem. The guys who say that claim they've been doing the work, they either haven't been doing the work or they haven't been doing the work correctly. So of course, you could be like, oh, well, I approached these women. Yeah, you approach those women, but you don't know how to talk to women. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know how to flirt. You understand? Like, so you can do the thing, but if you're not doing the thing correctly, like it's like a person saying, man, I've been taking this math test for a while and I keep failing. This is some bullshit, you know. And then I look at your paper and you have 2 + 2 is 79. And I'm like, nigga, you don't know how to do the math. You see what I'm saying? So it's not the fault of the math. You just don't know how to do the math. And so that's the problem with a lot of situations and a lot of guys. And I understand they get distraught and they get upset. But what happens is that they don't realize that it's something that they're doing that's causing the situation to not occur the way they want it to. That's one.
Right.
Two, they also, and real quick, they also are looking at things in a certain light, because this is the interesting part about talking about almost anything. The interesting part about having a debate about almost anything is that you can make anything, literally anything, sound good or sound fucked up, depending on which perspective you look at it. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like I give the shoe example again that we always give with the shoe salesman, where 2 shoe salesmen go to a fucking country and nobody's wearing shoes. One salesman says, damn, I ain't gonna make no money here because nobody wears shoes. Another salesman says, I'm gonna make a killing here because nobody wears shoes. You understand? So it's based off of the perspective you're looking at it. So a lot of the black pill guys, their perspective is, well, I went out there and damn, well, you know what? I tried and nobody wanted to get with me. And then now I'm seeing all the girls getting with these types of guys. But the funny part is, how come you don't, those same black pill guys don't look at the guys who also look like them or who was in positions like them getting women? I don't ever see them talk about that. They're always, again, looking at it from the perspective of one side. You see what I'm saying? Because this is the thing.
Yeah, I think they,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What was you going to say?
No, I was going to say just really quick. No, I think they do see those guys who aren't the super attractive men that are getting women, but they see them as the outlier or the anecdotes, right? They're those dudes are not necessarily usually the norm. They're the exception to the rule. Like, I think that that's kind of the way they view them. But one thing I want to say, or just ask you, because here's my thing. Even though I'm a black pill dude, I'm not going to sit here and say that none of the stuff that you and the game type dudes are talking about doesn't have any sort of merit. My whole thing with you is that, like, can we at least admit, like, for example, I like to compare shit to basketball, right? So the hoop is 10 foot, right? Hoop is 10 foot. Maybe about 25% of athletes can dunk the basketball, right? But if you raise the hoop to 15 feet, no matter how much a lot of athletes will train, only around 10% or probably less of athletes will be able to now dunk at 15 feet. Now, if you keep rising it, less and less men will be able to dunk. My question to you is, because of social media, because of Tinder, because now, you know, more and more people are meeting online. Now, I get that game, like, a lot of it is in person, but can we at least admit that when it comes to what women's standards of looks are, it has risen significantly in the past 10 or 15 years?
You said their standards of looks risen? Is that what you're saying? Yeah,
it has risen. So, like when it comes to looks, like, for example, like a guy who's like, so, because again, women find 80% of men to be unattractive, not average.
But see, but let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. See, again, this is what I'm talking about, where I say, guys, when it comes to understanding game, what you're saying, right, sounds like it makes sense, and it sounds logical. I'm with you 100%. But guess what we're dealing with? Women are okay. Let me ask you a question. What do women say they want? They say they want a guy who's going to be what? Nice and treat her nice and be a gentleman, correct?
Yeah, sometimes they do say that.
Right. Now, who do they usually fuck with and cry about?
Future.
The bad boys. Exactly. Future niggas like that, correct?
Your mama's a hoe.
Right. 100%. So is it safe to say that it makes no sense to listen to what the fuck women are saying and just watch what they're actually doing? That's what I'm saying.
No. I hear what you're saying. I'm not talking about listening to what they're saying.
No, but you just said that. You said women say that 80% of men are unattractive. So why are we listening to what the fuck they're saying?
I'm talking about. Hold on. I'm talking about this based on and I know these are dating app statistics, and for the most part, when it comes to just how women, because I was talking about men's looks, I don't see why. Because I understand, okay, yeah, we can't listen to what women say, but I don't think that's the case for fucking everything. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying. No, but that's
no, wait, stop. That is the case for everything.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
You never listen to a woman.
That's what we're trying to explain to you.
You see, this right here is the type of fucking game that y'all niggas don't got while y'all fucked up. Because you're literally letting other shit dictate the reality of your fucking life.
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about, bruh? Because what? Because of social media and because bitches is looking for rich dudes with jawlines, all of a sudden nobody in the NBA could dunk? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, you misunderstood. Bro, you misunderstood. First of all, I know, I'm cool with you though, bro, but you completely misunderstood the point. Like you completely misunderstood.
No. All of you motherfucking black pill niggas is missing the point, bro. Y'all missing the point that you're a man. You're a man. You have been charged with the responsibility to create your reality.
Brought in money.
No, but this is what I'm at. Okay, so hold on. So this what I don't get.
Locario, I didn't even bring up money.
No, but this is what I want to ask you. This is what I want to ask you. Doesn't it because to me, I think black pill guys somewhat have some sort of grasp on logic. Now, how many percentage of men do you think look like the type of men that black pillars say women want? Like, 6 foot something, jawline, 6-pack. How many men out of the entire population, percentage wise, are those guys?
I would say maybe maybe like 15% or so.
Okay.
Around like in that like they call them Chads, Tyrones. I would say around 15, maybe 20%, but I would say safe to say 15%.
Okay, I think that's pretty high, but let's go with 15%. So now, are you trying to tell me that 15% of men have the time and energy to fuck with all of the women in society?
No, some of them yes, some of them no.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's impossible for 15% of men to fuck with 100% or 90% of women, right?
Right. No, I absolutely agree with that.
Okay, so now let's say if you have 15% of men, let's say all 15% of those guys, got one main chick. Let's say they got a main chick, and maybe they mess with another girl on the side here and there. So let's say they take up 30% of the women, right? You still got 70% of women without a man. Who are these 70% of women getting with?
Wait, no, but wait. I hear what you're saying, but Locario, you know that most dudes who are fucking women like that, you know they got way more than two women, a main chick and a side chick.
No, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is in a relationship. What I'm talking about is one guy is not going to have a long-term relationship with like 10 women. It's not going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care how much of a Chad you think he is.
I absolutely understand that, but the problem is a lot of those dudes in the 10 or 15% aren't in relationships, and therefore they're literally taking up like a lot of these, especially these dudes and I know I'm talking about NBA dudes, but these could be dudes in college, these could be dudes in entertainment.
But bro, this is what I'm saying. Where are all these other women? Where are all these other women getting the men though? That's what I'm saying. Where are all these other women who are left out getting men?
They're sharing the same men.
So wait, so 100% of women are sharing 15% of men?
Not all of them. So let's put it this way. Maybe the upper 50% or maybe the upper like 60% or so are sharing the same men, because you got women who are 5s and 6s who are getting fucked by 9s and 10s occasionally in terms of when it just comes to looks.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm talking about actually pairing up and being in some sort of relationship. What I'm saying is 15% of the male population, which I'm telling you, it's not even 15% of what you're talking about. Because I don't even think 15% of men are over 6 feet, if I'm not mistaken. You see what I'm saying? But
no, but it's a combination. Yes, no, it's a combination. That's what I'm saying. It's a combination of things. So some guys can be 6 feet, but not be super attractive in the face, and you got some guys who are like 5'10", 5'9", that are really it's kind of a very. So I understand what you're saying,
but this is all I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Off of sheer numbers, the whole black pill logic falls apart because if you guys are saying
Locario, it only falls apart. I hear what you're saying, but you're acting as if we're in the 1950s when people actually got married. You know damn well that people are not in relationships like that. Women would rather share a Chad or a Tyrone than to be saddled with a guy who's more of their looks match. Like a woman who's a 6 would rather share a 9 with a bunch of other hoes than to be with another 6 or a 7.
Yo, nigga, listen, let me ask you a question. Caller, let me ask you a question. What's your dating life like? What's your sex life like, my dude?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because no, and the reason why you don't really have to answer that is really rhetorical, but I'm saying you got all these statistics and all these opinions and theories about other niggas. What's up with you, bruh? Because that's the thing.
Oh, Jesus.
When we come on here, we talk about us.
My point. So you're gonna ask about. I don't mind answering, but you can't negate my point. So you're gonna have to ask me about my dating life.
Fuck your points.
Okay,
fuck your points, because all of your points about other dudes. I'm asking you about you. What's up with you, bro?
Okay, what do you want to know, sir?
How many bitches you talking to right now?
I don't know, like. I think like altogether, like maybe like 4 or 5.
Like 4 or 5. And how many of them you smashed?
Like 2.
Okay, so why do you give a fuck about what's going on in the black pill or the incel community?
I
care because people are dying, sir. That's what you guys are talking about. People are literally dying because of this shit. This is why I care.
Wait, how tall are you?
Hold on. This is what I was trying to. Hold on, sir. This is what I was trying to tell to Locario earlier. I understand that game can be like maybe one solution, but the problem is much bigger than game. I don't want it to convey that, well, game is a solution to these incels problems. No, this shit it's a lot bigger than that. Like that was what I was trying to say earlier.
But wait, how tall are you though?
It's because hold on. It's because you're gonna have really quickly, because you're going to see, and I said this in the chat, you're gonna see more and more of these. Like we're gonna see them.
Yeah, no, that's facts though. I feel you on that. But
I just want to know, how tall are you?
I'm 6'6". I'm tall.
What's your dress size? No, I'm fucking with you. No.
I'm not. No, here's the thing, Lucario. I'm not a bad looking. Listen, I'm not a bad looking dude. I used to struggle. I didn't have game, so I think that game does have merits. But what I'm trying to tell you, and this is the reason why I used to hoop. You notice I used to hoop. So I like to use basketball analogies. The reason why I use the hoop analogy is because, look, the hoop has risen. So sure, you're gonna have to,
but it hasn't risen though. That's what I'm saying. It hasn't risen. That's what you're not getting. It hasn't risen. What happens is no. This one. It hasn't.
Then listen. Go ahead.
No, this is what I'm saying. You're making it seem like women's standards of looks has risen. Like now, women want a specific type of guy that looks this way. Before they didn't know, they always wanted that type of guy. You understand what I'm saying? They always wanted that type of shit. Now, this is what I'm saying.
You're 100% correct.
Now, hold on. Now, the funny part that you guys don't get though is that just because a woman wants that guy, doesn't mean she's gonna get him. Now, she might get his dick. She might, if he wants to just fucking keep it pushing, but it doesn't necessarily mean she's gonna get him for more than that. Now, also, what you got to understand is this:
100% agree.
If only 15% of these guys are fucking all the women, right? Then where do all these average to ugly or below average people come from? Like, how did that even happen? Because if women only want chads.
Here's the thing, Lucario. No, but you're okay. So you mean in general? Well, people were born in like the 80s. Not like here's my thing, Lucario, and I say this often. If they had a social media back in the late 70s, 80s, and early 90s, a lot of people nowadays would not be born. So I understand what you're saying, how they always wanted that, and you're right. The difference is the access. But now, Lucario, and he talked about this on Fresh and Fit, women have access to more men than they ever before. So a woman who's a 5 or 6 can definitely get fucked by a guy who's a 9 or 10. But here's the issue, Lucario. A lot of women, and they have this term in the black pill called chat sexual, meaning there are women who would rather be celibate than to fuck a dude who's not a chat.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Where did you hear this bullshit from? Wait, where did you hear this?
I'm saying it's from it's from. I'm just letting you know, like it's from. I didn't make the shit up.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
You know, like Red Pill have their term.
But that's what I'm saying. Where did you hear this? Is what I'm saying. Like, where did you hear that from, and how did that person get that information?
I don't know. I can't say exactly where I heard it from. Just like all these red pill terms, different people say them.
But that's what I'm saying. If you think about it, you're saying that there's women who, quote unquote, would rather be celibate than not fuck a Chad. What I'm saying is that where did the person who created that term and who
I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. So because it's nonsense. You understand what I'm saying? It's nonsense.
It nonsense. No, it doesn't. No, but for some reason, I'm saying no. But Lucario, not all women, obviously. I'm not talking in the monolith, but for some women, that's the case. For some, like, picture this way: there are some women who would rather be single for the rest of their life than to not be with a dude who is a 6-figure earner or a guy who is 6'2". Like, we know this. We've seen it on Kevin Samuels' channel. We've seen it.
Bro, again, this goes back to what we were saying earlier. Y'all see, this is the disconnect. Y'all are making assumptions based off of what women are saying. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, women talk shit. You know how many times? Listen, okay. Do you know that you could be chilling with a girl and she'll say some shit like, you know, we're not having sex tonight, right? And then an hour later, she's sucking your dick and you fucking her, right? So why all of a sudden now we listening to women like what they're saying makes sense or what they're saying holds weight? Like, why are we, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a disconnect. So a lot of guys who don't really understand women are trying to make connections about what women think and what women say and what women do, but they don't really have any real world experience dealing with women. This is why they come up with goofy shit talking about Chad sexuals and all that other stuff. Because
Locario, so 100%. So let me ask you this, Locario, because your dude had a blown a gasket when I said this shit. So 100% of what women say is it's all a lie. It's all bullshit. None.
Bro, what you don't understand. This is what you don't fucking understand, bro. It's not what women are saying is a lie or the truth. It's not if the statistics are real or if they're fake. What I'm saying is that what does it matter to you if you take responsibility for your own reality? That's what I'm saying.
That question.
All that information could stay exactly where it is, but it's up to you to do what you need to do for you.
And also to answer your question, brother, right? Is that when you're saying, I'm gonna answer the question. And I did a video about this, I think 2 days ago, where I was talking about how women, a lot of times, they're gonna say stuff based off of how they're feeling right now in the moment. Like you ever hear a woman say, oh, I don't like when guys approach me in the street. I just want to like get on with my day. I don't like when strangers approach me in the street. Right. And a lot of guys are like, but these girls don't want us to approach them in the street. That's why I'm not approaching. Right. You hear that shit a lot, right?
Absolutely.
Right. So when a woman's saying, I don't like when guys approach me in the street, she doesn't mean I don't want men to approach me in the street. What she's really saying is, I don't want guys that I don't like to approach me in the street. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So now what I'm saying, I mean, guys who
they don't like it when guys who they consider to be significantly unattractive approaches them because it makes them feel insulted.
Right.
When they say, I don't want guys approaching me. So yeah.
Right. So now I'm using that as an example of saying, guys who don't understand the game don't understand that. So they're going to take it at face value and say, oh, well, I guess women don't want to be approached, so I'm just not going to approach women. So what I'm saying is that what a lot of these guys in the black pill, they're taking what women say at face value to determine what they think how women are, because they don't actually deal with women in person in reality. So they're just taking what women say, but they have no real world experience about interacting with women and women doing certain things contrary to what they say. So what I'm saying is, how do you develop a whole philosophy on what women like and don't like and what they're going to do and not do based off of just your own theories, but also what they're just saying off rip?
I look at their actions. Here's the thing, and I definitely want you to open up to more callers. I don't want to take up too much of your time, so especially since I didn't donate. But the one thing
you said it.
A lot of the black pillars, I believe, have. Hold on, really quickly. One thing that I will say, black pillars have more so on their side than guys who fall more so on the game or the red pill space of it, is that they have data and statistics.
Data.
Red pills, for the most part, they don't.
Are you serious with data? Nigga, do you know that stats and data can be skewed?
Listen.
Yo, you know what you could be doing instead of fucking researching data?
What, sir?
You could be getting at some bitches, bro. Like, that's what you could be doing.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Are you black? You're a black dude, right?
I'm black, yes.
Wait, okay, now let me ask you an honest question. Do you think white people are smarter than black people?
Oh my God.
So I was saying white people are smarter than black people. No, I don't know. I don't have any. I don't really know.
No, I'm saying in your in my opinion.
Whoa. Locario, he can't answer the fucking question because he doesn't know the statistics.
Right, exactly. Do you think
statistics make a choice? Make an answer.
Do you think do you think white people are smarter than black people?
I don't know. I think some black people are smarter than some white. I really don't know how to answer that.
No, listen. White people are way smarter than black people. You know why? Because the data says so. You understand? No, there's actually statistics that say that white people are smarter than black people. So it's a done deal, correct?
No, it's not correct. The reason why it's not correct, because from at least from what I've seen, mind you, I haven't done all of the research and all that, but from what it seems like, there's a lot of, and maybe they're African or black people who have much higher IQs, but mind you, they might be not like the average, obviously. So I hear what you're coming from. So maybe if that's the case, then that's the case. I just haven't like looked into it. It's not necessarily something I'm interested in, unlike this shit. So
hold on, King Dre. Shout out to King Dre in the chat. Shout out to my dude King Dre in the chat. He wanted to know, is this BPJ? Is this Black Pill J?
Yes, this is him.
Shout out to Black Pill J. What's going on, fam?
Yo, man, listen, man. Look, all I want to say is that whatever you focus on will become your reality. That's the only like Nick, like, you know, I saw some people in chat talk about what's the solution? What's the solution for the incel? What's the solution for the black pill? All I'm saying is what you focus on becomes your reality. So if you have all these statistics in your mind that a woman is not attracted to you for whatever reason, anytime you interact with a woman, that type of energy is going to come through in your words and your actions and your thoughts. So that is going to dictate your reality. That's it.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. But here's one thing I think that the black pill does do.
You don't disagree with that, then you have nothing else to talk about.
Hold on. Here's one thing I think that it does for a lot of them, right? I think that what it does is it essentially, and maybe you could say like it frees them from the responsibility, but I think that like
that's exactly what it is. They're coping and they're trying to get away from the responsibility of their own fucking life.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'm saying in relates to girls, because I do think that a lot of incel dudes probably shouldn't focus on girls and they should focus on other things in life to make them happy and find their purpose besides women. Right. And I think that that's where a lot of incel dudes, black pill dudes tend to do. Not all, you know, but I think some of them, from what I've seen, it's like, hey, women don't fuck with me in this department. OK, cool. But I can do this. I can still live a happy life where, yeah, I might go make pal or mix pal or what have you. So I think that's one way. To be honest with y'all, I don't know exactly what the quote unquote hold on. This last thing too. I don't know what the quote unquote solution for this issue is. But I do know that game probably isn't it. But, you know, that's just me.
Probably. Based on statistics, game probably isn't it.
Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.